Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Impostor Syndrome. I'm Katiana, and we are here in our sky base. And as you can see behind me, we have started the adventure in mystical agriculture. And I plan on working on it a little bit more with you this afternoon. As my order board has gotten up to 4 sweaters, I had decided I was taking this weekend off to play Minecraft. And so I unfortunately, we look like I'm going to have a very busy week of knitting, and so I wanted to make sure we got another stream in before I'm back to being knitting Katiana instead of Minecraft nuts Katiana. So today we're going to be working on Mystical Egg, and I want to show you what we've done setting up and what things are going to look like and what the adventure looks like in Mystical Egg because like everything else in this pack, it's a little wonky. I'm not gonna lie, it's more than a little wonky. So what I've done is I've extended the platform off to the south from our sheep and cows pens and our smeltery, and this little platform is where I have put the infusion altar, and then the supremium one eventually will get placed over here, and some of the other equipment and stuff, there is room for it to be placed on the sides here as well. And then here we have these brown terracotta ones I have set up to start making more inferium essence. And so far I have got 7. I have room for a couple more if we need them. We have got a lot of inferium essence already, but I thought let's just go ahead and get started growing it. I've got 1 up on a supremium farmland, and 1 on 4, and 1 on 3, and 1 on 2, and 1 on 2, and 1 on 2, and 1 on 2. Good afternoon, Calyx. Good to see you. And hello, Nedbed. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you so much with the time difference, stopping in and being able to at least say hello. So that is what the top floor of Mystical Ag looks like. And then down below, I have made an extension of our existing lower platform, and it is a very long platform, goes all the way out to here. I didn't extend it all the way out. It could have gone all the way out to there, but I thought, no, let's start. I stopped it here at this pillar here, and I had to stop, make a hole where the water is because Grinch wants to make sure the water elevators are still in place. And of course, I broke the water elevator, so then I had to fix it. But so the hole is still there for the water, so the water elevator is intact. But I extended the platform all the way over to here, and I have already completed the tier 1 level of seeds. And what I've decided to do is to color code the terracotta used in the botany pots for each tier of the seeds to help me visually remember which section is which. So for the tier 1 seeds, they are cyan. So we have cyan terracotta pots for the tier 1 seeds. They are all here. And then I have a cyan backpack that is gathering all of the tier 1 essences. So we have stone, we have deep slate, we have dirt, we have ice, we have fire, we have water, we have earth, we have air, and then we have wood. And all of these were relatively straightforward to make. Nothing too horrible. There was some assistance needed from Grinch to get some of these made, however, because we did not have sufficient ice, for example. So we had to go to a snowy biome and harvest some more packed ice so that I could get enough ice to make them, because this required blue ice. Takes a bunch of packed ice to make blue ice. Didn't have enough of that. Every one of these seeds required Heart of the Deep. Grinch has gotten us lots of Hearts of the Deep because he's killed a lot of wardens. So we had plenty of Hearts of the Deep to make all of these seeds. For every single one of these seeds, each of the chests has 2. So I have 2 seeds of each one of the different seeds going. And like I said, they are all funneling into this netherite backpack. There is an ultimate creative essence. Unlike other recipes we've seen in other packs, this one actually takes one of each of the essences and puts it into the epic crafting table. That sort of broke my brain. And then I said, they wouldn't have a singularity of this, would they? Why, yes, they would. I was like, you're kidding me, right? How many are in here? Oh my lord, it's 5,000. So that means I need 55,000 of every single one of the essences when we get to the end game. Great. Okay then. So I have a netherite backpack. I have broken them into 3 lines, so they will all accumulate. Each one of these will hold 32. 32, 3 lines. That is 96, 97 and some change. My plan is to then go to tier 2, which is on this next tier. These are going to be white. Oh, and do not be alarmed by the wither bar you see up there. That is our milking wither. The boss bar now appears on the top of the screen since the update when I'm in the vicinity of our setup down below. Just something to get used to. Grinch had mentioned that he could see it when he was down at the train center. Now we can see it over here too. Great. But I stopped there because, like, we had Hearts of the Deep at the center of all the tier 1 seeds. We have a little bit of a trick on the tier 2 seeds. So there is a whole bunch of these, as you can see. These all require Spirit Attuned gems. So I have a whole lot of those I need to make. And for the ones that are mob related, we have to set up filling soul jars. So I thought that would be something good to work on stream. I know we've done it in the past on some of our previous mod packs, but I thought, I don't want to do all of Mystical Ag off stream. But I did want to show off. This is Grinch's suggested setup, and it is working like a treat. I have one row of Ender IO conduits, pulling everything from the chest, pushing it into the backpack, and then I have the exact same setup happening up here, and then pushing it down into the backpack. And then for the tier 2 seeds, we'll need 2 rows of chests with hopper botany pots to get all of the tier 2 seeds done. So we'll put another row on top of this, feeding into this same backpack. There should be enough room in the netherite backpack to handle both tier 1 and tier 2. So we want to be efficient in the use of our netherite backpack. And so there should be plenty of room in here to handle both tier 1 and tier 2 seeds. Um, and then we will come over here and we will start tier 3 and we'll work up tier 3 and tier 4 and etc. But there may be some of these seeds as we work our way through. For example, fiery seeds, we may definitely want to have fiery seeds in production versus being saved for the creative essence. Similar to what we have going on with our bees, which are on the opposite end of the platform. So we may have, this is our creative essence setup, where we're just putting the seeds here, saving the essence, and not doing anything with it. We are going to have, over on the other side of the platform, additional hopper botany pots making the essence, but the essence is actually going to go one step further and get made into the end product. Um, how many of these there will be that we need to do that with, I don't know yet. That's definitely one that is flagged. And there's probably going to be a few others. Some of these, the bees will handle it. Some of these, the seeds will handle it. it may just depend. Some of these are going to be an interesting thing because they require the bees to make the seeds. So I'll have to make 6 of the bees. 2 of them will go over into the bee section. 4 of them will go into making seeds. Except I want to make 2 of the seeds because I'm doing 2 of every. So I actually need to make 4 and 4 is 8 plus 2, 10. I need to make 10 bees. I'm like, well, okay then. That's a thing. What else did I work on during my game time yesterday? I worked on base upgrades and got some things done off of the to-do list. So we got the miner over here. Miner's upgraded. It's a little taller, so I had to move everything up 1, but the miner is upgraded. And the upgraded miner generates prudentium essence for us, which is great. It also generates all the modium ore, also great. And it generates crimson iron ore. That would be great if we were using silent gear. And it is generating verdium. That's what's needed for the next level of upgrade. And because I have it plugged into our flux network, which normally would be giving it plenty of power, but obviously I have failed to give it any uranium for a while and it has run out. It has generated lots of verdium. We should be able to maybe do another upgrade of this miner, which would be awesome sauce. But we need to go grab some uranium and run it downstairs. Currently, I am not running the biodiesel generator. I've been using biodiesel to make plastic instead. And so the biodiesel generator is currently offline, and we are running on our reactor instead. And we have plenty of uranium from our bee. We just have to keep processing it and then throwing the uranium ingots into here. That will slowly fill up. That will start running, and then we will start having massive amounts of power again, which is a good thing. The server did have an update. We upgraded to the 1.97, which changed the bees. The way the bee box looks is different. The way the bees look when they're in the bee box is slightly different. So we actually had to break and reset this one. It was broken, so we had to fix and reset it. And then I cleaned out a bunch of the bees so that we aren't running quite so many of them, which puts a little less pressure on our bees. Why is there peat dirt in here? Why is there dirt in here? Why is there a comb in here? Well, that's very interesting. Indeed. And you have run out of power. Grab one of these. Put those in there. And I guess you are now full. Yes, you are. That will catch up now that it's running on power. I'll add these combs over to here. Oh, that's right. These combs are not in the ultimate. We'll store them over there. So there is a second elevator now. I put an elevator over here for convenience so I didn't have to keep running all the way over to the white one. So the blue elevator is the mystical ag elevator. I just have trouble getting my character to be in the right place for it. I did also work on blood magic a little bit yesterday. I went and stood in our dungeon for a bit and got the Greater Tartaric gems upgraded. We now have 2 Greater Tartaric gems, and I started work on the last item in blood magic. I have the wrench made, but I do not have enough materials to make the final piece there, which is the virtual sacrificer. I need to be able to make the binding reagent, which requires the alchemy table, which I hadn't made the alchemy table yet. So I'm like, oh, how hard can that be? Answer, very hard. Why? Okay, well, I still have fiery ingots, I think. Can make an imbued slate. I have blank runes. I have planks. What the heck is this? A block of stratus from deep aether. What's stratus? Haven't heard of these before. What the heck are these? Haven't heard of these before. I'm like, okay, well, we have these. We have these. Oh, sorry. We have these. We have these. We have these. What are these? Or can we make these? Or what are these? Like, okay, so recipe for these is this, this, and this. Well, we have some of this. We did not have any of this. And then, oop, doot, doot, doot. This, we had one sterling air cloud. One, which I processed. So I have asked Grinch. I have made a list. We need sterling air clouds, we need centrite, and we need gravite. Because we only had 7. I need 2 more. I told him though, if he get like a full stack, because I don't know what else we might need this stuff for in the future, we might as well have him just grab a bunch. Or we might need a whole bunch more of this. I don't know. But the funny thing is, we have a stack for the aether that is this tall. We have so much stuff from the aether. I didn't have all of the stuff I needed. I had a good chunk of it, but not everything. So, was not able to quite finish blood magic quite yet, but we're only 1 quest away, so we should be able to finish it very soon. I hope. But I thought I've got just window for a 3-hour stream today. If my voice is a little ragged, my throat is sore. Between streaming on Friday and family time Saturday, I've done way too much talking. And I was outside yesterday, so my allergies have kicked in. So my throat is very sore. So if my voice sounds a little meh, that would be why. And then I had a migraine this morning, so I went back to bed. I have slept off the migraine. I am now ready for Minecraft time. So we have got 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 seeds that all need the spirit attuned gems. So I have my notepad. Take that one off. I'll use this one. Okay, so we need 24 spirit attuned gems. Let's go here. That means we need 24 shadow gems. You know how much fun we have making these. We're going to run out of those zombie hearts. So we're going to need to, eventually we're going to have to go find those zombie brute spawners to go add them to the Mobinator so that it starts making us some more zombie hearts. But we have a few around, so we'll make as many as we can and go from there. But at some point, we'll get those two. We have two spawners. Calix was kind enough and made us a zombie brute spawner. He brought it over, and later that evening, I found a zombie brute spawner. I was like, that's the coincidence of that was just hilarious. I'm like, okay, I went from none to two. Bing! But we are going to need so many of those hearts. I have the feeling that it was like Providence that we got two of them because I have the feeling we're going to need them. And as good as that our little setup is working on those hermit crabs in making us night metal, I think it should work quite the treat for making us the zombie hearts that we need. So, recipe for this is this. And we need 24. So that is going to be 48 soul shards, 24 coal, 24 gas tiers, 24 diamonds, and 48 essence of death. Now, I'm pretty sure I do not have 48 essence of death. So let's assume we need to make 48 essence of death. Recipe for that over here. So that's going to be 48 coal, 48 zombie hearts. See, and I know we don't have 48 zombie hearts. 48 rotten flesh, 48 bone meal. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll make as much essence of death as we can and go from there. So first of all, let's look for... See, I have none of the zombie hearts there. I have none of them there. I have none of them there. So there are absolutely none of the zombie hearts that we need over here. I will, however, grab a stack of rotten flesh, so I have it. And then we'll grab the bone meal, which is in the seed drawer. So there's a stack of that. Then I need coal. I'm going to grab a stack of coal because I need 48 and 24, which should be 72. So let's just grab two of those. Okay. So then the only place I know I have zombie hearts is over here, and I have all of 5. Okay. So, boom, 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 boom. Oh, and I'm out of water. I need my... Oh, I have 4 more in here. Well, look at me being sneaky with myself. And I have more water. Winning. Okay, pickaxe. And then my notes are blocking the screen. Alright, well. Make sure the bucket mode is off. Put that down. Okay, give us more water. Give us more zombie hearts. Yay! Okay, now did I also see I had some essence of death over here? I did. Okay. Then let me go look and see, did I have any essence of death hiding over here? Guessing not, and I will check the mob drops as well. Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. Okay. Alright. Boom, boom. Well, I did much better than I thought I was going to. I need 48 and I'm up to 41. So that's really good. I got 17 of what I need. The rest I'll get from the bees downstairs. So we'll go down here. I have soul shards for days. We got the coal. Gas tiers. Got gas tiers. Diamonds. That is 24 covered. Okay, we're good. And we also know we cannot do these in too large of batches because then the cauldron has a fit. And then it drains the power down like way too fast. So we'll put in all of the shards and all of these and the coal and the diamonds, and we'll just do like 5 of these at a time. Well, it looks like it likes 4. And now it's out of water again. Okay. So one of my backpacks is picking up the tank. And I don't know which one it is. Oh, we'll just grab another tank. Because I've got tanks for days. Grab water. Oh, I turned the sound up. I should turn the sound back down so it's not drowning you all out. One moment. Let's go about there. Do that. All right, that should fill it up with water. And then we'll do 2 batches of 4. Now, hopefully JC will make an appearance so we know his streak is intact. Don't want him losing his streak. He's working again today. Four seems about right. The power is stable. We seem to be doing okay with 4. But see, this does 2, so it's only going to be able to do 3. Yep. So until we get more zombie hearts, we won't be able to make more. But we will be able to do the majority of them, which is a good deal. A very good deal indeed. So we're going to come over here to our Bloody Spirit multi-block. Oops. And you are going to get all of these and very, very quickly convert them all into gems for us. Lovely. Okay, so next it is time to work your way through. These things have no pathway. All right, so I want to start with the ones that are going to be, I think, the most straightforward. And then we'll save the ones that are going to be a little more complicated for the end, because we can have 4 of them we won't be able to do right now. So like the amethyst one, that's like 10 bees we have to make. So that one maybe we'll save for that group of 4 that has to sit idle. Let's start with coal seeds. Coal seeds, oh no, it's another bee. But we can do that bee. And we don't have to worry about making the coal bees to the B side because they're already done. We just need to be able to make 8 coal bees, and we should have the stone bee to do that. I believe I have 8. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I just need a bunch of coal. We'll get it from our coal reserve here. Let's see. 8 times 16. More math. 16, 8. It's 48. 4. It's 128. So I need 2 stacks of coal blocks. That's obsidian. Coal times 2. Whoop! I don't need all of them. Hang on. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Put the gas tiers back. Put you back. And we can put you back. All right, so there's 2 blocks of coal. That works. And then over here and go boop, boop. And then while you are doing that, we're going to come over here and we're going to grab the Prudentium Essence from the miner, because we need Prudentium Essence in our Mystical Ag ritual. And since this is already here, I won't have to make some more. Wahahaha. I have, if we look at the quest line, I have taken it all the way up to Supremium, and have been able to make the farmland up to Tertium, but I cannot make the next 2 tiers of farmland. The Imperium farmland, the quest for this is blocked because we have not beaten the Guardian of Gaia yet. Okay, well, Botania, if we look at our little timeline up here, Botania is right here on the other side of our Atlantis. So we won't have long to wait for that. So okay, I can wait a little bit for that. It's fine. Not a problem. We'll be there soon. It's all good. So what about this one? What's it waiting for? Forbidden and Arcanus. Okay. Sure. Oops. I don't think Forbidden and Arcanus is on here exactly. But I'm like, okay, fine. Okay. Hmm. That's the upgrade on our rocket here. Remember, we need to go to Venus and Mars. So that's something we'll probably take care of off camera, is just flying there, grabbing the materials, and actually it's just Ostrom. Ostrom was Mars, right? I think Ostrom was Mars. Calorite. Calorite is the one to make this one. Yeah. So that's they seem to be very interested in some of my mystical agriculture. Who knew even some of the objects of this world had souls, and better yet, they could imbue them into flowers? Uh-huh. Getting us into Botania, which, interestingly enough, whoops, one of the seeds here, the mystical flower seeds, you need 4 of the mystical flowers to be able to make this. It's like, how do you get the flowers to get to the, we gotta get to the, yeah, but we haven't grabbed any of those, I don't think, or maybe I haven't seen any, I don't remember. It's like, it's like, yeah, another area haven't given any consideration yet because Botania is gated so far down in the pack. It just feels really odd to have some of these mainstays not happening until so late, but it feels very good having Mystical Ag open. And HNN, which we did unlock that as well. Grinch and I discussed the things we want to get going, and it's a good thing we didn't get them going because the update made changes in HNN, which we would have had to have pulled our simulations out. But we hadn't gotten any going yet, so it worked out all right. All right, so we've got those, these, and these. And so we're going to do a wither is going to be our first one, I think. Which means we're going to have Grinch doing a whole bunch of wither battles. Lucky him. To at least get started. Because we need nether stars. Boy, do we need nether stars. For making something called stellarium. And okay, where are these seeds going? There you are. Okay. So then currently I'm just going with a tier 2. Obviously, when we get to tier 3, it'll be a tier 3, and then we'll probably end up upgrading everybody up to tier 3. Come on. All right. Cole, you get to be first. Over here. Farmland. Seed. Farmland. Seed. Okay. That's one. Okay, so let's see. Dye seeds would be another really good one to have because it gives you that ability to make whatever dye you want. So let's see if we have. I only have one cyan and I need 8. I should be able to make blue and green. Got blue. I need green. Do I have any more cactus? I do. So I need 8. So I need 4. Okay. Come on. No. Wrong way. There you go. Lovely. Here is the materials I had found towards the blood magic. So we have some of the viridium, and I had a little bit of refined centrite, but not enough to continue. So that's why I basically made a shopping list for Grinch of things we need from the Aether. Okay, so there is cyan. And then back over here to our dyes. Then, we need orange, pink, lime. Orange, pink, lime. Orange. I've got orange wool, but I don't have orange. Okay, so let's see. So for lime, let's do pink first. That should be red and white. Yep. Okay, so red and white. I've got red, and I can make white with this. And doot. Pink. Okay, that is that. Then that one should be green and white. Yep. So I need more green. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom and boom. There's that. Then orange. Orange is going to be red and why is my brain hiccuping? Yellow. Dear God, that was bad. Like, I know the answer to this. I'm definitely not 100% over my migraine. So that is probably part of the reason why my head is still a little foggy. And really, is it going to be that you have to have them in a certain order? Use. Boy, picky. All right, put the rest of that back. Put the rest of that back. Put the rest of that back. All right. Go make dye seeds. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of those, boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of these, boom. Mystical Ag is definitely very grindy. There's my dye seeds. Should just bring the farmland with me. That way I don't have to keep running back. Do. Especially since I'm using this level now, I'll just do that. Just keep the farmland with me. Okay, so let's make 2 more. Boom, boom. And then we're going to do first one on this side. Dye. This one, dye. And then I'm going to double check the backpack. Okay, so we're getting coal. Okay, so I think we want to move the coal here. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then we want to have 1, 2, 3 rows, just like we're having 3 rows here. We want to have 3 rows here. So it's going to be 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, like that. So it's sort of like this is our chest of drawers. We're just getting the interior of the backpack laid out. So as soon as the dye comes in, there's the first dye. So we're going to have dye, dye. So the next dye that comes in will fill in row 3. That establishes our pattern, and then it's going to fill this first row up to the max, which is the 32,000. Then it should start filling in the second row, and then it'll start filling in the third row. Then whichever one fills its slot will end up filling in this top bank of 9. And then this bottom section here, this last row, is where we have the fertilized essence going, and we also can have this top section. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do this. I like that. Now we can break one of these down to here. Perfect. Okay. I like that. And we don't get a lot of fertilized essence. It's only a 10% drop chance, so we're not getting tons of it. But that gives lots of room for the fertilized essence to take up and keeps these now empty as we start populating the rest of this backpack. I like it. Okay, so what else up here? So that's a mob, that's a mob, that's a mob. How about honey? We can definitely do honey. Let us do honey. I need 8 of you. Perfect. That's a good one to do. What can we use honey essence for? We can use honey essence to make honey bottles or to make honeycomb. That might be one. I'm putting that down with a question mark. That might be one that we want to put into production because it might be handy to have the ability to make honeycomb via essence in the future. Okay, 2 more of these. 1, 2. And then boom, boom. Okay, so then these will come in, go in there. We'll allocate them down. All right, so then nature seeds. Do we have pumpkins? Do we have... Go. Thank you. I have jack-o'-lanterns. Pumpkins. We got pumpkins. Then I need potatoes. Potato crates. I think those can be turned backwards into potatoes. Lovely. There's potatoes. Okay. Then we also need cactus and sugarcane. Okay, I know there is cactus because I've just been turning it into dyes. So there's the cactus. And then there's the sugarcane. Perfect. Okay, so now I need 8 of you. All right, so we'll put the cactus back, put the sugarcane back, put the pumpkin back, put the potatoes back. Oops, who did I lose? 1, 2, 3. We lost one of you. There is nature seeds. And then our farmland. Do, 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 do. Okay, so then down here, there is our honey. Oh, honey. Okay, nature's is done. All right, so then we've got, how about nether? Should be able to do nether. Nether here, 8. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we get the non-mob ones knocked out fairly quickly, then we can get the infrastructure needed for the mob ones put together and start working on them next. There is nether seeds. And then farmland, boom, boom. Okay, they're going to be here. Farmland, nether seeds. Farmland, nether seeds. There is the first of our nature. Okay, so that's mob. We're going to treat that as a mob, that is a mob, that is a mob. Coral. Coral blocks. I don't think we have gotten any coral. Pretty sure coral would be in plant. Yeah, do not have coral. So that would be something we'd have to go out and get the coral. All right, so sulfur. Block of sulfur from thermal. In thermal. Do we have enough to make 2 seeds? Yep. Come on. There's 8. Ooh. Now that would be 1. Do I have enough to make a 3rd seed? Sulfur dust. Use. That's only going to make me 7. Oh, have I gotten sulfur ore in the miner? Let's go look. Because having more sulfur coming in from the thermal, I can see where that one would be a good one. I do. Sulfur. I already got 1,000. But that produces sulfur dust from immersive if crushed. Bulk blasting gives me that. I actually don't have mechanism yet. Oh, I can triple it in the induction smelter. Oh, I can 6x it in the pulverizer. Hello, we're pulverizing this baby. Yeah, no pulverizing. That might be better than doing a seed even. I might end up going through my 1,000 ore like really quickly, but let's forego making another seed and get the pulverizer going. Just make our That's still on the to-do list, is to make more of the thermal machines too. I haven't gotten a chance to do that. I've gotten so into working on other things. There's just so much going on at once. Come on. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. Down here. Okay, so we put one of these there. One of these there. One of these there. Lovely. Okay, so that is a mob, that is a mob, that is a mob. Silicon. Oh, wait, I think you're a mob. Yes, you're a mob. And squid is also a mob. All right, so then silicon is, oh, silicon B. Yeah, we're going to treat that as a mob. Aluminum rubber is a bucket of latex. Let's get the rubber. I need 8 buckets of latex. Okay, so the question is going to be, do I have enough latex made to make 2 seeds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I do, some to spare. Sweet. All right, now we gotta rearrange here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of you. This is gonna cost me 8 of my buckets. It did not. Game, you make me happy. I like it when recipes do not cost me buckets very much. Even though buckets are not expensive, it's a pain when you have to remake your buckets. It's just the annoyance factor. I don't know why I keep wanting to go up instead of down. Okay. Over here, I'm going to go you, you, and then down. Okay, sulfur, sulfur. All right, so that's rubber, slime, turtle, saltpeter, apatite, grains of infinity, mineral. Grains of infinity, use grains of infinity with ender IO. Ooh, see, that would be a really good one to have. And I have 3 seeds I can do left. I think we do grains of infinity. Assuming I have grains of infinity. Do I have 8 of them left? Let us go look. There's none there. Oh, I do. So wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Let's get grains of infinity seeds going. Love this. Love this for us. Oh. Take my buckets back. I have very much enjoyed my Minecraft vacation weekend. We have gotten so much progress done. Being able to unlock HNN and unlock Mythical Egg. Huge step forwards for us. I imagine I'll be able to keep grinding more of this out tonight while I watch Mexico, England in the World Cup. Then it will be back to knitting for me. tomorrow night while we watch the USA versus Belgium, which their player who had been red carded got the clearance to play. I just saw that news. Okay, what are we missing? The rubber. Uh-huh. Always check your settings. Rubber wasn't set right. Okay. We got mineral mystical flower seeds. Do we have? I guess we should look to see. Do we have any mystical flowers in the flowers chest? And maybe we've collected them and I'm like completely ignorant to the fact that we have any? No. 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 We have not gotten any mystical flowers yet. You can make it with mystical flower essence, but obviously Thornborn Towers can give them as treasure. I suppose if mystical flowers would also be Botania, would I have put them in here? No, they're not in there. I don't know if Grinch has done a Thornborn Towers though. Okay, so we won't do that. How about saltpeter? Blocks of niter. Do we have 8 blocks of niter? Oh yeah. What am I saying? Don't be silly. Cat, you have niter for days. Totally do those seeds. I totally underestimated the number of these that I need. I said I needed 24. I need 48 because I'm making 2 of each seed. I need to double all my numbers. Like, I just now realized that. I'm looking at this going, boy, I've left so many seeds left undone, and yet I'm running out of spirit crystals. Like, how is that possible? It's like, because you didn't account for that you're making 2 of each, silly. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, bunkers. And what did I do wrong here? 1, 2, 3, 4. That be what I do wrong. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not? Again, not at my 100% today due to the migraine. At last stream, I said I was going to stream today, so by gosh, we were going to get a stream in today. Especially when I know I'm probably not streaming this week again. Oopsie. Stop. Okay, how appropriate. I'm going to have exactly the number of gems for the number of hopper botany pots that I had pre-prepared. That is just absolutely too funny. Okay, so here we go. That. Perfect. All right, so we've got one left. Mineral appetite. Silicon is the bees, which that would be. Slime is a mob. Aluminum is bees. Blocks of apatite. Oh, see that? I don't have a blocks of crystallized mineral. I probably could do with blocks of apatite. I'm guessing we have gotten that. Let's look. Let's look. Do we have enough apatite? Oh, not there. Oh, yeah. I was like, I knew I had seen us with appetite, so I knew we had to have it somewhere. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll go find those zombie brute spawners. We'll get those in place and let those start running. And we then need to start the process for being able to fill soul jars and doing the bees needed for some of these other ones. Okay, so there is those. Is niter. All right. So for example, for pig seeds, we need soul jars, which is a soul extractor. Let me get my thing here. Soul extractor here, which requires a machine frame. Oh, which needs iron. Iron block. No, not crimson iron, regular iron. let's get this processing, and I assume if I put you in there, you're going to make me iron. Oh, you're going to make it by the block. Even better. And you are filled with blocks or fuel, so I don't have to worry about that. Just do this. Okay, now should be able to do this, and then this, this. Okay, so this requires solium ingots and solium daggers. Solium dust. Solium ore. Do I have any solium ore? Surely we have brought some of that back in our nether materials. Soul sand. I have some solium dust. Okay. I have solarium, but not... Uh-huh. Okay. I have prosperity ingots. So I need 2 of those. Okay. And then I need 2 daggers. Phew. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 more ingots, which is more dust that I have. Okay, so I need to go find some more ore. Okay, so we're going to put that away. We're going to put this away, put that away. No, we know we're going to turn this into ingots. Put that away. We can put that away. The rotten flesh can get put away. Oops. Recipe, 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 recipe. Oh, there is a bee. And I'll get the dust with a regular pickaxe, which is fine. And I think I know what kind of material I'm looking for when digging through netherrack. Get off me, you stupid mosquitoes. I don't know why there are rats squeaking in pain, but it's distressing. But here is the solium ore I'm looking for. Ew! I have no idea what I ate. What did I eat? Blue gummies. I ate blue gummies. It did weird things. Okay. Ah! If I need to make a bee, I might as well get all of the stuff that I can. I'm thinking, why is there stuff blowing up? I have no idea. There are random explosions. That can't be a good thing. Ah. There's random explosions again. What's going on? Oh, it's the guests. Never mind. Grassy netherrack. That's weird. The gra grass in the nether? Okay. I think I can cook that this stuff here. Oh. Oh no. You look like a little problem child. Mr. Mosquito, stop it! A fireballsy hoglin. Little dude. Little... Hold still. There's more of that stuff, and I want it. Convicted the cheese sprayer. No. Just so much no. Okay. I think we got all of that vein now. There's some more over there, but we have got over a stack of the dust and a whole bunch of cobbled siltstone. I'm feeling pretty good about where we are right now. So let's take that home. And welcome to the server Calyx and Rig. Let's take this over here. All right, so now we have this and this. And this and this. And we need 2 gold swords. So we should be able to hopefully find... Will any gold sword do? Those are higher tiered ones. I'd want to... Those, I don't mind using those to do this. Dude. Oh, I forgot the dust. Get the dust out of the backpack. Okay, so this, dust. Worked. Perfect. And then this with more of the dust. Do this, and we'll make a bunch more ingots. And then the second sword, ingot, dust. Second dagger. They don't stack because of course they don't. Of course they don't. Alright, so now we should be able to make... No, now we're missing the iron because I left the iron in the backpack. Get the iron out. Try again. There we go. Okay. So this we want to set up over here. So put you right there. All right, so this is the soul extractor, and it requires power, and it can be powered by a fuel. So we can... I think we could put a flux point on it, but I don't think we're going to be needing like continuous fuel on this. Once we get our seeds made, we'll be fine. So give it fuel, and that's going to power it up. Now, what it will do, for example, let's use cows. So to fill soul jars, which we still need to make some soul jars, is it will take the product of the animal you're trying to get soul jars for and fill a jar with that item. So for cows, raw beef is worth half a point, leather is worth a quarter of a point, and you fill the jars up. And we're going to need a bunch of soul jars, like a lot of them. And so that's why I went ahead and got a whole bunch of soulium dust because we are going to need a bunch of it. We're going to need soulium ingots and we need soul glass, which is going to be more soul dust, which is smooth soulstone, which is soulstone, which is the cobbled soulstone. So all of this needs to get cooked twice. All the cooking. All the cooking. So you are still cooking me all the iron. So I guess we're going to start over here. Give you all the cobblestone. You still have plenty of fuel. That's just a regular fuel, or the regular furnace though. It's going to take a long time. Let me empty this one out. Is it worth it to get a higher tiered furnace on the opposite side? Probably, yes. Oh, not my prosperity ingots. You come back here. Let's get you and you. There's 12 of those to start. Put the dust there, and then I had a little bit more dust. Okay. Let's, not you. Yep. Stop processing this. I wanted the iron, and I do need the iron, but now I need something else more. Alright, so now you process this. That's 2. 3. It's 3 times. Oh my gosh. Alright. 3 times. You hold on to that. So then I have 9 dust. That's going to make me only 2 glass. I need 3 per vial. Oh, this is going to be... We need to upgrade that furnace. We need to upgrade that furnace. This is not gonna work. Furnace, sir, you need an upgrade. What do we have over there? We have obsidian on that side, right? We could, yes, obsidian. Other side needs an upgrade. Big time. All right. Use brass blocks with andesite alloy. Not iron. Cat, pay attention to chat. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pokemon. I just now saw you. I was very focused. 9 of each seed? Yes, I just saw that I had miscounted. It's 3, not 2. That's why I am getting this upgrade to a second furnace that's obsidian. Goodness gracious. Iron furnace. Alright, I need brass blocks. My brass, I believe, is downstairs. Chat was so quiet, I just didn't keep looking. That is my bad. I apologize. You guys were just all lurker today, and sometimes when it's all lurkers, I stop looking. I'm bad. Bad cat. How are you doing, Pokemon? Are you having a good Sunday? Nope. Okay, there's Iron Furnace. And we'll put these iron blocks in there. And these brass blocks in there. Or no, we won't. Why do we have 78 amethyst trapdoors? Where did we get 78 amethyst trapdoors? I have absolutely no idea. Well, so here's the deal. We have to make all of them at a minimum level because these seeds all go into the creative essence. So I have to have all of them at least once. So I'm starting with 2 of everything. And then I will figure out what things do I actually need in a production. And those are going to go over here on this other side. And then the essence will get converted into actual end use resources. So for example, I know I need fiery because I need fiery ingots, desperately need fiery ingots. So that's one where I'm definitely going to need to make more than just a base 2. And there's several others that are going to be like that where I know I need more than 2. This is so silly that gold doesn't actually use gold, it uses arcane gold. But I know I have arcane gold, so that should not be a problem, I don't think. Use the gold. What are you missing? Steel and arcane gold. It's fine. It's fine. We have these. It's just in a different form. I just have to find them too. Steel and arcane gold. Steel and arcane gold. Steel and arcane gold. Where are they? Okay, nope, that's pewter. There's steel. So we have to uncompress there. Uncompress there. Uncompress there. Okay, so there's steel. Okay, now I have to find the arcane gold. Where is arcane gold? There it is. Okay, we'll get one of you. And uncompress you. Oh, and now you show me that I have a golden furnace and I did all of that uncompressing for nothing. Well, gosh darn you. Game, you are trolling me. Why you be trolling me? Okay, so now I have the golden furnace. Now I can upgrade the golden furnace to a diamond furnace, except it takes 4 pulsating crystals to go up to a diamond furnace. Those are a little complicated. Pulsating alloy ingots. Do I have pulsating alloy ingots? Pulsating are sort of green. Right there. Perfect. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Only missing about 11? That's not bad at all. Furnace upgrades. I don't think I have any furnace upgrades in either the obsidian. I know I don't have them in this other furnace because we're just going to do the upgrade now. We could definitely look at putting some upgrades in there. Oh, recipe. Here. 4. And you're missing diamonds. Gosh darn it. Okay, no, hang on. I got blocks of diamonds. I can do it. Yeah, there's upgrades. I just haven't. We have not. I'm pretty sure there's not any upgrades in that obsidian one. I will need to look. Let me finish getting this one upgrade or made, and then we will look. 1, 2, 3, 3 more, and then nope. Here, use there. Okay, now I know there are those crystals are in there. Can you just not see them? It's entirely possible you can't see them. Hang on. I have to find them. There's some. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay. And then the diamond needs black steel and fiery to go to emerald. How many fiery do I have left? Fiery. Oh, I'm out of fiery? I've used up all my fiery. Okay, so that's as far as I can take this one is up to diamond. It is still going to be faster than the regular furnace, which is what it's in there now. Question is, how can I get in there to make the change? Alright, hang on. Down. Alright, hang on. Oh, 109 levels. Thank you for that. Oh, no. I already had some. Okay, let me get this. This needs these. And then this one needs these. Yes. Okay, so now this did not have any augments. They're not called upgrades, they're called augments. Augments. Okay, so it can... If I made it into a factory, it would be an electrical instead of using the planks. We want to keep it using planks. Speed cooks cook time gets cut in half, but it'll use up fuel twice as much. I don't think that would be a problem. Let's make a couple of the speed augments. Welcome back. Yep, that's what we're doing. Iron furnaces. Boop. And I need sugar. Alright, hang on. Gotta get back out of here. Yeah, but I have 2 furnaces, so I need 2. Sugar. No, I don't want to put you in there, silly. Here. 1, 2. Okay. So let's do this. There you. Have an augment. There's actually 3 slots for 3 different augments. You. So now it should go quite a bit faster, but it's going to use its fuel up quite a bit faster. So I need to remember to come back over here to feed it fuel. I am horrible at doing that, and it makes Grinch grouchy, which we do not want to make Grinch grouchy. We are very, very proud of our very, very well organized, if a bit out of control in places, chess monster. The fact that I've got AE2 available, but haven't done anything as far as converting to it yet, in part because, oh my god, it's so expensive. So expensive. This requires these basic crafting tables, and these require black iron ingots. I mean, that's not awful. I mean, that's, doable. These require these stellarium ingots. And stellarium, oh, yeah, I'm sure it is, but they're expensive. I mean, every single one batch of these is another star. That's why I told Grinch the first thing we have to do in HNN is get the wither, so that we start having a source of nether stars, because I need to be able to make those stellarium ingots. So that's like numero uno. We've got to get the wither set up. We have to, because if we want to get um pattern providers for the A2 system, so that I can uh, run it down here and start hooking up the thermal machines, which that was my ideal first step for the system, was to connect this to the storage scanner and then connect the thermal machines to it to start using it. Pattern providers have to be something I can actually make. And with those stellarium ingots, it's like, yikes. Is there a stellarium B? See, there isn't a stellarium B. Oh, there is. There it is. Okay. Oh my lord. It takes 4 blocks of stellarium to make the B. Which means to make 2 Bs, I'm going to need 8 blocks of stellarium. That's a lot of nether stars. Ooh. 5 because I need one for the apiary. Oh. Because I have two apiaries going, one for the ultimate comb and one for actual production for use. So that I am building my way towards the ultimate comb from day one. But duping the spawn egg is crazy expensive. Now I gotta find it. These upgrade productivity betas? Each one of them costs 2 nether stars. Now, I don't have a problem with the draconic chunks because I've had the draconic bee going for ages. But that's 8 nether stars to dupe an egg. Which, again, goes back to if I get the wither going, so I have a source of nether stars, that is something I stumbled on Saturday. I don't know if I have the ability to make that yet. I have to see if I have the components to make all of this. Because that would be a great way of making additional nether stars. I did stumble on that one and bookmark it. Exactly. Because you can convert redstone into charge. That would be a crazy easy way of making nether stars. So that's on my investigation list for sure. Oh yeah. And I've got my redstone. My redstone bee is still in production. I've got redstone just accumulating in here. I've got blocks of 4x redstone going. So it's just accumulating me redstone. I will have redstone for days. It's beautiful. Okay, so now this should be going super duper fast, which it is. Alright, so now I can take these. So now the soulstone, you are cobbled, you go back over here. Your soulstone, you go there. I don't know where this peat dirt came from. That I need to just put back around over here. You go there. Okay. It took like a week to set up bees early on. Now you'll have millions of resources because it just goes while you're offline with the server. Yeah, the bees are fabulous. This is definitely true. Okay, so we're going to move you over here. So you go there, and you go there. And then you two come over here, and you're going to go there. And you go here, and you go there. Make sure we still have plenty of fuel. Add fuel over here. You go there. You go there. Doo-doo. Round robining. The obsidian is obviously faster than the diamond, so. Once this one finishes, I'll probably end up bringing some of the smooth soulstone over back to the obsidian and get it running. Oh yeah, it's going fast. Should go ahead and take this, put you in there. You'll just start making me the dust. Do I have glass made, or do I need to also be making... Will it work with white stained glass, or do I need to make regular glass? This will be a test. It will work with that. Perfect. Now we'll just grab a stack of this. Glass. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. And then we can come over here and grab ingots. And then it's an ingot on top, and glass, glass, glass makes us jars. Jars. And of course, they don't stack. One of my pet peeves are stupid things that are empty. They should stack, and they don't stack. Ugh. Is there a seed for the solarium? For the solarium, there is a solarium bee. Ghostly and gold will make a solarium. Let's make a note there. We can do ghostly and gold, both of which are bees we've already made. So we wouldn't have to make extra ones of either one of those. So those will make solarium. which I just misspelled. And his use. Oh no, that's the wrong solarium. I spelled it wrong. Hang on. Soul dust. Ah! No, I don't see a B for that. Use. That's all the soul stone. Soul dust. I am not seeing a B for this particular piece of the process. That in there. That in there. More dust. More glass. And then do this. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. Okay, and I think we'll take a couple of these chests and we'll put them over here. I'll put them here, so that way I can store these empty soul jars. And this and this and these glass we're using soul dust. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh snap! I forgot to put the zombie brute spawner in. Gosh darn it. Okay, now I gotta find it. Piglin brute, piglin brute. Zombie brute. The other one might be over there. Piglin brute, piglin brute, piglin brute, piglin brute, piglin brute, piglin brute, piglin brute. Okay, the other one might be over there. I can't believe I forgot that. I think instead of drawers, we're going to be using backpacks for everything, because backpacks just give you so much flexibility. Grinch really likes backpacks. There's the other zombie brute. Okay, so I need to... Oh, not to open the door. I need to turn the fans off. Fans are off, and then there should be the light control. Alright, so then we're going to add zombie brute, zombie brute. Let me out, please. Okay, and then we're going to turn lights, fan. Now, it may take a while for the brutes to die on the spikes, because they have considerably more hit points than the little crabbies do. Got rotten flesh. It'd be nice to see at least one of the hearts come down. We've gotten a gazillion blocks of Inferium, so that's great. I can also do an entire floor lined with cod scales. That would make for a very interesting floor. The zombie hearts are a rare drop is what I fear, so I don't know how frequently are we going to get them. I would have thought we would have gotten one by now. This has worked so well for the night metal. Come on, zombie heart, where are you? mean, is it really that rare of a drop? Wouldn't you have thought I would have gotten one by now? I'm not picking it up, am I? No, I've got the stuff from the Hoglin. Stuff from the mosquito. Why haven't I gotten a heart yet? It has to be killed by player. That's why it hasn't dropped one yet. Oh my gosh, this one's got 1,290 hit points. Yep. We hadn't made one before because it had needed all the modium and the vibranium. That's why we had just made this one with the spikes. Yep. We need the looting upgrades and stuff on it. We had looked at that the other day and realized we have the ability to make it now. And look, there's a heart. $11,000 hearts in your chest. Oh my gosh. Yep. Okay, so upgrading the Mobinator to have the proper mob mesher equipment, I think that needs to go on our to-do list. Its current version has worked tremendously well. Do not get me wrong. It has worked tremendously well. But we need the mob masher because those kills count as player kills, where the spikes do not. Oh, another 12041. And he withered me. Come on, dude. Y'all are rude. idea why this zombie is on fire. I'm not putting them on fire. My weapon is getting like dangerously damaged here, so we're gonna have to stop. Check your drop backpack for a spike. Check your drop backpack for the spike. Second. It's another big one. Oh, there went my weapon. Out we go. Need to get some flint and fix it. All better. Alright. I got 8 zombie hearts and a bunch of other stuff I don't need. Which I can drop those into the backpack. Did I get a spike? I got ritual flutes. Come on. Down we go. Okay. Now we're gonna drop that in there. And then I'm gonna grab all of this stuff that we got. I did get a helmet crab charm fragment. That in there, 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 that, oop, not that, that in there, that in there, that in there. Okay. Okay, so I did get enough hearts to do a few more seeds. Over here. You go there. Okay, so that is rotten flesh, bone meal. I've got the bone meal. Bone meal, rotten flesh, zombie heart, and coal. Coal? Were there more in here? No, that's a reliquary one. Oh, there were more in there. Oh, hang on. What the hell? 896! Did they not start dropping until I went inside? They were not dropping before. Oh, that's crazy. So if I stand, oh yeah, I'm good for a while. If I stand outside, it will not drop hearts, but if someone is inside, it will drop hearts. Or Calix gifted some to me. Oh, I'm dense. Thank you, Calix. Here I am thinking something changed. I didn't even realize he visited. Oh, gosh. Okay. Cat can be very dense at times. I know. I know. I have such good server friends. Such good server friends. Okay. So let's take these out. And let's put like 10. Let's do a batch of 10. So, whoops, and then I don't count 10. So we'll do 10 and then put the rotten flesh, the bone meal, and the coal. Oh, wait, it's doing 4 at a time, so we'll put 2 more in. Cat is just so dense. Dong, 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 dong. I'd like to at least do one of the mob seeds on stream before I have to leave to go get a Kumadori. Tonight, we're having kielbasa sausages with sweet corn on the grill. Oh, it's going to be so delicious. I hate vegetables. Like, I just don't like vegetables. Grinch introduced me to sweet corn on the grill, and I love it. Soaked in butter with salt and pepper. Oh, I love it. I've eaten more vegetables in the 3 years that Grinch and I have been together than I think in the entirety of my life before that. I just, it's hilariously funny. I may not eat large quantities of vegetables, but I at least will eat them when he serves them at meals. But when it comes to sweet corn on the grill, I go back for seconds. I love it. It's so good. Okay, so now we got 48 of these. So now I need gas tears and diamonds. So it's so delicious. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Oh my God. It's like I look forward to this time of the year because I know we're going to have fresh sweet corn from the store and it's going to be funny. I said, "You got some today?" Oh, you're so lucky. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. And kielbasa sausages are so good. Oof. Yummy. Yummy. Again, another thing I don't think I ever had in my life until I met Grinch. Met being the key word, because of course we knew each other in high school. Oh, I forgot to grab the diamonds. Gosh darn it. Here, put that back in. Go grab more diamonds. They're just kielbasa sausages. I don't know anything more than that. I think in the past there have been like the kind that have some kind of, what are they, like they got like a cheese, some kind of cheese in the middle or something like that. They're not like super spicy. I can't handle things that are super spicy. Um, I'm not good with spice. Um, but they're so good. Looks like we're getting low on water too, so I think I'm gonna have to put the put diamonds in there, and then another 8 of those in there. Then we need to refill the water, so grab tank, which then has gone into here. Grab that. Do bucket mode. Jump over the doggos. Bucket mode off. I need to see if we can get, if there's some sort of like infinite water block available to yet that I can like just set on top of the tank to automatically fill it with water. What do we have that makes water? Not infinite water, but water block. Water crystal block. Eternal water block. Oh, the weather container. Oh. Water block. Show Dinger's water block from X-Craft Machines. Oh, I bet that's doable. Hydro pump. Automatically pumps water into a connected tank. Can be extracted from at a higher rate. Wait, hang on. You. Use you. Save those. We're coming back to those. You can't eat corn. No. That sucks. It's weird because I like canned corn. I don't like it. But sweet corn on the cob, grilled, oh, so good. I'm looking forward to dinner tonight so much. 8 more. See, and then there's 8. So there's going to be one more batch of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I have all the hearts. This is great. I think I have those crystals too. I'm pretty sure I do have those crystals. That's a mod that XY Craft I've not done that much with. I think I've got... Where? Yeah. Machine base. Okay. Boom. 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 Oh, buckets of water. Oh, yeah, we got buckets of water. Hang on. Okay. So, like, if I just put this on top of the tank, will it fill the tank? No. Do I need to use this with it? Maybe I need, let's see. I had this. If I did like that, and then I did, where's my wrench? Wrench. And then I do this. No, because it doesn't connect. Okay, so that's not how we use it. Okay, let's grab it back, and then we could use it to make this. Automatically pumps water into connected tank, can be extracted from at a higher rate. So let's try that. So use, make a fluid port. I need aluminum nuggets. We can make those. That. Okay, then use recipe here, make a fluid port, then use here, here. Okay. Automatically pumps water into a connected tank. Oh! I'm so happy. We've got infinite water. Just put that machine base right there. That's sweet. Now, any place that I need water, I can just drop one of those. That's awesome. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. So the... Did I take the other things and leave the items in the middle? I think I did. Yeah, sure enough I did. That was silly. Take these over here. These in here. Please give me more gems. Sweet. We will have no issues now making all of the Spirited Tune gems that we need to make all of the rest of the Type 2 seeds. Now it's going to be a question of, can we make the bees, or can we get the items needed to make the seeds? So, for example, the turtles. The turtles were a complicated one from Ragnamod, getting the scoots or whatever it was. So I can see that one being complicated. But let's do cow. So cow is raw beef or leather. I've got leather for days. So if we want to do cow seed, we need 4 of these, but of course I'm doing 8 because I'm making 2 seeds. I need to fill them to 8, and each one of them is leather, making 0.25. So that would be 4 times 8, 32. So 32 for each one would be 2 stacks for each one, and I need 8. So 8, 16, so 16 stacks of leather. I think that's right. So I have plenty of leather to do this. So we're going to hop over here, over to here. Okay. So now I got to remember the soul jar goes here. And then we start grabbing leather. And I'm going to put you in there. And we're going to grab leather. And we're going to go 1, no, not singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to go in here. Okay. So we're going to go put that in there. While that's processing, let me put some more stuff away here. So you are going to get the fluid port. Oh, interesting. It didn't consume the fluid port. Oh, no, I must have made 2. Okay. I'm going to put some stuff away. That it is not a fast process of porting those things into the jar. Hey, GC is here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, GC. Alright, and put you in there. Yeah. First login after the update where it's got to sync all the changes and stuff, it is long. Yes, right now. I knew it. I knew he was going to miss it. There he, I'm only streaming for like your epic fail. Oh, my thing is all full. Let's take one of those out. We'll put that one there. You had to go to the store. Well, going to the store is important. I did start a little late. I was sleeping off that migraine, and I mean it was a doozy. I was not in good shape. Yeah, I know. It was bad. It was really bad. I had to have Grinch drive a Commodore to work because it was just I was out of it. My brain was just not all there. I was like, "Bleh." So yeah, I got an ice pack and I went back to bed. I was loopy, but it helped. And then when I got home, I had something to eat, and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling marginally better. And I had said Friday that I was going to stream today, and I have four sweaters are on the order board right now. So I will not be streaming probably any midweek streams because I'll probably be knitting every night this week. Trying to get those done so that I can stream again next weekend. I have some little I have lots of little gel things of different sizes that I can either mold around my neck, or Grunch just feels like a plastic bag of ice for me that I can then put around my neck. And depending on if it needs to be like high up on my neck or closer to my shoulders or stuff like that, a lot of it just depends on um where that my headache is, because it kind of fluctuates. Most of them tend to be up in the front part of my head, right above my eyes. And if they get behind my eyes, forget it. I'm done. Because my eyes literally will stop focusing properly, and then it's just like, yeah, lost cause at that point. I've got to just go to bed. Um, but a lot of them are sometimes caused because my back is out of alignment, or my neck is the top of my neck is out of place and all that. If I can get it all to relax so that I can pop things back into place, my headache will go away like in 5 minutes. But I have to get everything to relax so that I can pop things back into place, and usually that'll only happen if I sleep. So, I slept, things started feeling better. I sat up, pop pop crunch. I'm like, "Oh, that hurt, but it'll feel better in a few minutes." Ah, okay, feels better now. I'm not sure what this is. If this is like supposed to be for an upgrade, or that's the different soul extractor. There's an operational speed, fuel usage, fuel capacity. There's machine upgrade base. Infer Oh, you don't think do you think those things can go in there now? Like if I do use the B box don't work even after breaking, you can put it in See, mine, I once I broke it and put it back in, it worked just fine. So I have to make it. Oh, you have to make the inferium and then it upgrades. Okay. So let's get some of this. And then one of these, I need 4 inferium ingots. That's these. Give me those. So these. 1, 2, 3, 4. The number of bees also seems to make a difference. Like the more bees in seems to act up. The 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 two that I had with very few bees worked fine. It was the one that had a lot of bees that acted up. But when I broke it and then put it back in and started to fill it again with just a few bees, then it was working again. And I didn't put all of the bees back in. I only put some of them. Okay, so there's that one. So then I need to have an upgrade for this. I need prudentium ingots. Agreed. So then I need this, and I need more of these. So then I'm going to do this with these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to do this. Oops. Use this. Okay, so then I'm going to put this in here, this in here, this in there, this in here, and this in here. Let's go see if this will operational speed 1.6, fuel usage times 4, fuel capacity times 3, area by 2. Let's go see if this upgrade. There's a new centrifuge upgrade that I think you don't need to feed into centrifuges anymore. I did see that. There are now 6 slots instead of 3 on that. Oops, wrong. Okay, here. Does this go here? Oh, it does. Ooh. Okay. So now this goes here. This goes here. So now this is now going to hold. Oh, look how much faster that goes. Sweet. Okay, then. So theoretically, I could put in upgrades that take it to 2.5, 8, 40, and then the Awaken takes it up to 200. Ouch! Nice. Yes, no, it's very expensive to make. I could probably afford to do it up to a tertium, but we'll settle for doing a prudentium now because this is going along at a decent clip. Let me go get my materials back I need to make these seeds. My alarm for getting a Kumadori went off, but she will be patient and let me finish my seeds here, I think. She will understand. She will check and see that I am streaming. I can only imagine the supremium level, it must fly. So I need to remember that there are upgrades for this now as well. Okay. So as we start moving up the tiers, we'll want to make sure we are upgrading this. I still have not gotten upgrades in all of my machines, and I'm historically god awful at putting upgrades in my machines. I really need to go back and get those upgrades in. I did get the Evil Craft one done. That one I did finish. But I have not gotten all of the Industrial Foregoing machines upgraded yet. So that's still on my cat's to-do list. There's 3. So the official cat's to-do list is still to finish Ender IOBs, put upgrades in the Industrial Foregoing, and then get storage hookup for AE2. And now we're going to add finish tier 2 of Mystical Egg. And then we're going to have HNN for Wither setup, which I will be working with Grinch on that. That is going to also be requiring a lot of power. I should also probably check out this new centrifuge upgrade. I wonder if there's a quest for that. There's range. I don't see a quest added for it. Let's look at centrifuge. There we go. Centrifuge upgrade. Oh, yeah, we're not getting that for a while. It takes 4 omegas with the dragon egg and 4 heated centrifuges. Yep, that's not happening for a while. Grinch, it's time to upgrade stuff. Yeah. Yeah. That's not cheap. No. I have a gamma in the production one, and I think I have 4 alphas in the I have 4 alphas in the Creative Comb one, and I think I have a beta in the. No, I might have 4 alphas also in the one for the life essence for the um blood magic altar. Okay. So that one, we can move these down and bring these down and make 1 seed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's cow seeds. And I forgot to grab this. Grab that with this. 2 of these. Go get this set up. Ooh! Did I really do that? I put the seeds in the thing instead of putting them in here. Egot. I'm thinking because I didn't see any more hopper botany pots. Well, that's not good. Hang on, Akumadori. Haven't forgotten about you. I'm just trying to finish these things quickly. Okay, need hopper botany pot. This one. I need 4. And I'm missing the hoppers. How can we be out of hoppers? Like out? Like out. Okay. Recipe. And we're also out of chests. Are you kidding me? And terracotta's in the wrong place. Oh my gosh. Things in the wrong places. It's all good. Chests. 8. Okay. Now, hopper botany pots here. 8. Perfect. And one of these. 2. All right, we'll get next set of these on. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're gonna get Grades of Infinity were the ones that we did last, so they really belong here. And then I need to make 2 more here. So you can be cow. And you're going to be the second cow. All right, and then Grades of Infinity will go here. Cow will be here. No, wait a minute, that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, are we missing somebody is not... Somebody was not pulling. Appetite. Boom, boom. Oops. Okay, so now Grains of Infinity will go here. Cow will go here. We're good. We're good. telling a Kumidori that I'm trying to wrap up. We're almost done. Need to get 2 more of these done. Oh, there's one. This one. This one. She knows how it is. Kumidori is very used to me. Checking to make sure I didn't sell any more sweaters. I have a history of selling sweaters while I'm streaming. It's weird. It has happened several times. Are these not set up right? Why, no. No, they aren't. Ay, 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 ay. No, you were right. These should all be white. White, always active. White, always active. Okay, there's cow. Cow should be over here. I can see that one's growing. There it goes. Just feels like it's growing very slow. Always active. Surprised the cow would get done before the Grains of Infinity, because I had it in there first. But maybe it has a slower grow time. I suppose that's possible. Three. Oh, it's out of coal. Uh, coal. Need coal. Running out of fuel. I saw that, JC. That is crazy. No, not in only sweaters. You're funny. I do have an Etsy and an eBay store where I sell doll and teddy bear sweaters that I hand knit on a custom made to order basis. Well, so what if I understand correctly, yeah, that was the basis, and it wasn't so much as we asked for it to be reviewed. It was they realized it should never have happened in the first place, so they have taken it back, which is still boggles my mind that we decided, oopsie, take backsies. It's like, what? Why haven't you? What's going on here? These grains of infinity are not dropping anything. Hang on. Says chances 100% to drop grains of infinity essence. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. Okay, so who am I missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Somebody else is not set right. No, everybody's set right. We've got coal dye, coal dye. Then we've got honey in nature, honey in nature. Then we've got nether and sulfur, nether and sulfur. Then we've got rubber and grains of infinity. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did I end up with more grains of infinity seeds? Does this one actually produce grains of infinity seeds? This one does. There is a 1% chance of it generating more seeds. That's what threw me off. Okay. And cow. So we have one slot left over here. And we'll put the farmland in since we just need seeds to start growing. Okay. We'll just leave those seeds there for now in case any more come in. Interesting. Okay. Now we just need to finish our second cow. And then I can go get Dory. There we go. All right. I think this keeps burning the coal, whether it's doing anything or not. So I'm going to take the coal out. And then I'm going to do this, 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 and then make our seed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seed, button. Seed. Come on. Seed. Okay, so we have one more seed to do. Then we're going to stack another row of chests and another row of hopper botany pots, and that will be our second row of tier 2s. And we'll connect them up with conduits the same way, coming down to our chest, and that's going to be this second row. We will fill in, and that will leave this row blank. And I will continue working my way down the tier 2 seeds, getting them filled in, and then if there are ones that we feel are useful to have in production, I'm going to start a production area, and that will get populated. The ones that are like generating their own seeds, I think they'll automatically go into production. Definitely we can use some free grains of infinity, getting those into production so that we have those being produced passively. That sounds great to me. So we'll probably get those as our first one, and we'll take it from there. So lots to do, time permitting, and I'll have a list of things for Grinch to work on for me, as he will have time to be playing when I do not, because I'll be knitting. And hopefully he'll be able to get all of those resources put together for me. And so that we come back together next weekend, we will be moving forward with more HNN and more resource production and things. And maybe we'll have been able to put together the rocket and got the resources to put together a token to go to Ratlantis. Maybe? We'll see. Oh, has Mexico England started yet? No, that's tonight. What about the afternoon game? Has the afternoon game started? That started at 3. What happened? Oh, Norway beat Brazil. Oh my gosh. Norway beat Brazil. Holy cow. The great. Oh my gosh. That'll be cool. I'm going to watch Mexico England tonight. That's going to be an epic battle. I'm going to enjoy that immensely. So, thank you all for hanging out with me this afternoon. I appreciate it ever so much. Calix, thank you for the gift of the zombie hearts. I do appreciate it. I will mob masher. I need to write down mob masher also. That's something else I need to get done for Grinch. Where'd my pen go? There it is. Mob masher. I need to get mob masher. That's been on the to-do list as well. So we need to get Mob Masher for Grinch. We need to give him the list of resources for him to collect on while I am knitting this week. And yeah, keep working on moving forward. So, but not too fast because, we don't want District to feel worse than he already does. Poor District. And see what else the upgrade may have changed or tweaked around the base, and hopefully get that straightened out and fixed. But yeah, enjoying the pack ever so much. I hope you're enjoying it as well. And we will tentatively plan to see you back here next Saturday for another installment of Imposter Syndrome. I'm Katiana. I'm off to get a Kumadori, and we will catch you next time. Everyone have a great rest of your weekend. Go England and go USA tomorrow night against Belgium on Monday Night Football, so to speak. Coming from Seattle. Catch you then. Bye.